What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another video of the most used team in FIFA. Today we are tackling League 1. I thought I'd actually just do it in order of the leagues on the actual game. So it goes EPL first and then like obviously Division 1, 2 and 3 in the English leagues. And we could do those if you want to see those. And then next up is League 1, then Calcio A, then Bundesliga, then La Liga. So that's the way we're going to do it. In the last episode, of course, we did the most used EPL team. We didn't even win the game. We drew 0-0 with the team. Hopefully I can actually score goals with the team that we're going to be using today. But it was a lot of fun to build the team, to see who the players were. Some surprises in there and some non-surprises in there. And also talk to you guys about it. And also, guys, we got over 13k likes in the last episode. So let's try and beat that today. And I'll bring out another one of these in the next couple of days with the Calcio A team. So first things first though, a few comments from the last video. Obviously, somebody rightfully said that like someone like Jack Butland, for example, somebody wouldn't even bother to try and sell him. They'd rather just keep them in the club, and so therefore there would be less Jack Butlands on the market and so less games. Obviously, I can't account for that kind of thing. I have to just go off the back of what FootWiz says is the most used player. But also I hadn't considered as well the fact that when people do like the upgrade packs for untradables, you're more likely to get lower rated untradables like Jack Butland than anyone else, and that could also be an indication of players getting less games. But then on the other hand, someone like Kyle Walker, the right back, he's very low rated as well. There'd be a lot of untradables for him, a lot of people not even willing to sell him, and he's still there. So I'm kind of a bit like, you know, I think other than like actual untradables like the red cards and the blue, the SBC cards, I think this is a very fair reflection of how it is gonna be tackled. So League 1, the goalkeeper. Let me tell you something. People don't use League 1 goalkeepers. The goalkeeper that we have got is actually going to be Ruffier, his regular 85 card. I was very surprised at the lack of games for goalkeepers. Ruffier's got 1 million games. The next best goalkeeper is Inform Ruffier with 500,000 games. It's then Inform Enyema with 400,000 games. And then it's Areola with 240k, Trap with 200k, Lopez with 100k. Obviously a lot of these goalkeepers, your Subasic, your Lopez, your Traps, they get used in SBC cards as well, which was another thing to consider that we hadn't considered. Even players like Ruffier, you know, an 85 rated goalkeeper, he'll get used a lot in SBCs, which will remove players off the market and reduce the games officially played. But again, as I said, we can only do what we can do. We go off of the Footbin app and what it tells us that it goes for. And you guys also suggested that it might be fun to do budget teams in the future. So like the most used team for less than 10,000 coins per position. So we might go into that in the future with this series. But for right now, we are obviously tackling the League 1. So the next position, guys, is the right back. I don't think I expected Aurier to be the guy, and he indeed was the guy. Aurier is there at 1.2 million games. I actually thought it'd be more. And the reason why I thought it'd be more is because it's actually very easy to get him into a hybrid with Toure and Bailly in the BPL. Not that you'd need him, but I think Aurier is one of the best right backs in the game. He's got incredible stats, much better than many defenders, many fullbacks. It's just a shame that he's in a league that's not very used. The next best right back would be Ricardo Pereira, 600,000, Corchia at 500,000, and then Sidibe at 120,000. But it's interesting that Sidibe is there on the right hand side, because on the left hand side it is indeed Sidibe. His left back card is the most used left back in League 1 with 1.5 million games. So he actually has more games than Aurier, or around the same games as Aurier, which is really, really surprising. He's got a very nice card, and with a shadow, very good. Well-rounded, 6 foot tall, 4-star weak foot. He's got a lot going for him for sure. The next left back is Kozawa, coming in at 700,000 games, and then Patrice Evra at 100,000 games. So there's a huge disparity there. But probably a lot of people actually use this Kozawa here. When you compare him to Sidibe, he has better stats everywhere except physical. Obviously, we don't have stats for the 84 Kazawa, just the same as the Perrine and any other SBC like the Cavani, the goalkeeper, the SBC Ruffier. We don't have his card, available. We can only use these gold cards, but this is what we have here. And then we move into the centre-back spot, and there was no real surprises who the centre-backs were going to be. Of course, first and foremost, it's going to be Thiago Silva coming in big with 3.2 million games. And secondly was Inform Marquinhos coming in at 1.2 million games. It was then the 84 Perrine at 600,000 games and the regular Marquinhos at 500,000 games. Again, we don't know if people would use this blue Perrine over other people, but Marquinhos and Thiago Silva are in there. Heavy PSG base so far with 3 PSG players. Marquinhos has got a great card. We're going to put Anchor on him. Very, very well-rounded stats. And, of course, Thiago Silva's got an incredible card as well. A little lacking on the physical side of things. I would like to have a look at his in-game stats, perhaps, to see why. Only 6 foot tall as well. High work rates. Marquinhos coming in at 6 foot as well with medium work rates. But a very fast defence, specifically on the right-hand side there. With Silva, Marquinhos and Aurier, and then Sidibe. Although he's faster than Marquinhos and Silva for a fullback, maybe not ideal. Into the midfield we go, guys, and this was where the first sort of, not surprises per se came, but just was interesting to me. The first player that we've got is Hatem Ben Arfa. It's the 84 version, very expensive card because he's no longer in packs. Because he's got an 83 version and he's used in SBCs, so his price is just going up and up and up. The second player is going to be Blaise Matuidi, continuing on with the theme of PSG players. That's now 5 out of 7. And the third midfielder is going to be Xavier Pastore. Interesting midfield this, another PSG player there. So Ben Arfa comes in at 10 million games. Matuidi comes in at 5 million games and Pastore at 2.6 million games. The next player was Matuidi with his Movember card at 1.7 million games, Verratti at 1.2 million games, and then players that I thought we'd see more of that we haven't seen, and that's the 84 Gonalons, the Inform Gonalons at 1 million games, and the 84 Krychowiak down at 700,000 games. That Krychowiak card is very, very good. I'm very surprised that he doesn't get used more. He's a defensive powerhouse. He's got really good pace, good defending and physical. He's got perfect work rates, good height. I'm really surprised that we don't see him more. And then like players like Julian Draxler we don't see. The man of the match Tolisso only has 200,000 games on him. Like there's a lot of lack of players in there. But this is the midfield dudes. Matuidi, Ben Arfa and Pastore. Now 6 PSG players out of the 8 players so far. And we move on to the right-hand side of midfield. And of course, you're now going to be looking at Angel Di Maria as the next player. So another PSG player coming in. Angel Di Maria at 4.2 million games. The next best player, I was surprised to be honest at the right wing. We'll talk about why in a second. The next best player is Bernardo Silva at 500,000 games. And then Lucas at 490,000 games. I thought Lucas would be far, far more used because he's incredible, he's low rated, and he's very cheap, but he's not used much. But the player that I'm most surprised to not see very high up is Fekir, the right wing version. And the reason why I'm surprised to see him not high up is because a lot of people use Fekir as a person to give Lacazette chemistry and then sub him out because he gets the perfect link to Lacazette. So in a 4-3-2-1, you put the SBC Lacazette up front, Fekir on the right-hand side. He gives him perfect chem. You sub Fekir out. I did it myself. I know a lot of you guys have done it that have got the SBC Lacazette. But it might be another case of people just keep him in the club because I've kept my Fekir. I think I've still got him with Hunter card on him. And I've got like maybe over 100 games with my Fekir actually. We go Fekir. So mine, I put a Hunter card on him because I actually used him for a few weekend leagues and I was thoroughly surprised by how good he was. But yeah, there you go. So I've got 146 games with my Fekir, 111 goal contributions, and that is coming off at half-time at the very latest in every game. He's actually a fun card to use. But I was very surprised to not see him far, far higher. But it might be a situation, again, like I say, where for me, I keep him in my club just because if I ever need him to give Lacazette that chem, he's there, so there's no reason for me to sell him. So Di Maria goes in, and then the striker is, of course, Lacazette. Now, I would expect that Lacazette's SBC card would actually be the the most used card, but of course you can't track the stats of the SBCs. So it's the gold version of Lacazette coming in at 6.3 million games. The second striker is Movember Lacazette at 1.8 million games, and then regular 85 Cavani at 1.4 million games. Informed Braithwaite and Informed Balotelli, both over 1 million games. The other Informed Balotelli, 900,000 games. Lacazette, please, your main informs all over 700,000 games. So the League One strikers, attackers, get used quite a lot. It's just the defenders that don't really get used. Other than Thiago Silva, there's not really much games played on any of the defenders or the midfielders. Pastore is pretty low as well. Ben Arfa is the best out of all of them. We go up to the left-hand side, guys, and the most used left mid is one of the first special cards that we've had for an attacker, and that is Lamar. It's his 85 rated card. It's a good card apart from 2-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. It's very well rounded, and Lamar comes in with a grand total of 853,000 games. And the reason why you won't find players used on the left hand side here, we've got Lamar at 850 and Tep at 730,000, and then the 86 Depay is already the third highest card at 500,000. But the reason why you don't see players here is because if I swap these two around, I can now put Anthony Martial here. And so people would much rather use someone like Martial than someone like Lamar. Again, because of skill moves and things like that. So this, guys, is the most used team in League One. There is, what's that, 367 PSG players, 2 Monaco players, 1 Lyon player, and 1, I can't remember the way to pronounce the ASSE. Saint Etienne, of course. 1 Saint Etienne, 1 AS player. So that is the team. And when you look at the entirety of the league, Ben Arfa is by far the most used player out of all of these with nearly 10 million games. Second coming in Lacazette at 6.3 million games, and third Matuidi at 4.7 million games. Di Maria also comes in over 4 million games, and Thiago Silva over 3 million games. Every single player in the team does have over 1 million games, apart from, oh no, even Ruffier. Ruffier's at 1,004,000. So every player in the team indeed has over 1 million games played, which is quite considerable. But this, guys, is going to be the team. Let's take it into a game. Okay, guys, our opponent for today, of course, we are in Division 1. Oh, God, he's got a red card. He's got red Balotelli, Ciro Immobile, 87 Dybala, 89 Verratti, 84 Parolo. His thing didn't come up on the bottom there. 83 Tonelli, who's great. Dani Alves, Sandro, Legend Deco, Chiellini, and Buffon. That's a very, very nice team. I don't know if my team's going to be able to compete with that. Of course, this is a team that I've never used before. A set of players that I'm not used to playing, and again, I've picked the 4-3-3 formation because it seems to be the most common. Maybe the 4-3-2-1 or the 4-1-2-1-2 is most common, but to get like the best out of players, I think the 4-3-3 is probably the fairest. And this game does fit, it's a bit laggy. I think, didn't the last Division 1 game we played, wasn't that also a bit laggy as well? That's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm going to try my best here, guys. Hopefully we can at least score, or hopefully there's at least goals. You know, this team, although it's the most used, it isn't necessarily the best. Of course, the fact that we don't have any SB... Oh, Ben Arfa's away there. Go on, Hatem. Let's just bang it. He's got a good long shot on him. Buffon with the save. I just want to let this guy know that I'm not afraid to take the long shots. This lag is very bad. It's like freeze frame. You can probably see it. It's very difficult sometimes to notice things like lag in like when you're not actually there like playing it. Sometimes when people have button delay as well, I see a lot of people complain about button delay, and it's very, very difficult to notice because when you don't see me press the buttons. You know what I mean? You might be able to hear it from time to time, but in general you don't see it. Let's go, Lamar. Let's get him on the ball. Your main man, Lamar. He is the most used left winger, of course, in League One. Yeah, but this team, it should be a good team because these players are most used for a reason. But like I say, like it's interesting that we're going to be using a most used team here, and it would be fun to do budget teams and, well, yeah, budget teams, but having an expensive budget. So let's say most used team of players over 100,000 coins, as well as a most used team of, say, players under 10,000 coins. You know, there's so many... oh, Lacazette could be away there. There's so many... let me get that stop and turn. Oh, he read it. I want the free kick then, ref. I should have taken the free kick, really. That stop and turn was far, far too obvious. He was just sitting there waiting for it. He's going to do it himself as well here with Balotelli. You run the angle, you just wait for that stop and turn. He's got the pass on the inside. Oh, look at that, auto switch me. Oh, I thought he was going to drag back. But yeah, you expect the most used players to be good players. They are most used for a reason. Let's get Lamar in there. He's too small to... Oh, wow. I was going to say he's too small to win that header as well, but he actually won it. That's a good tackle from Tonelli. This is really difficult to play in, guys. Like this, again, you may not see it at home, and you may not understand the severity of it. You may think that I'm just using it as an excuse or whatever, but the lag here is damaging. It's very, very difficult. He's going to think I'm going to cut inside. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Usually people expect you, especially after I've done a stop and turn once with Lacazette, I thought he would have thought that I was going to cut inside. So I thought, hey, let me try and just run it around the outside. And he ended up reading it perfectly. For the third consecutive attack that I've had, he's read me absolutely perfectly. We took the long shot with Ben Arthur and didn't really do much with it. We got the stop and turn in with Lacazette, and he defended that very well. And then we got the outside run with Di Maria, and he's defended that pretty steadily as well. Let me slow the game down a little bit. Let me stop rushing. I'm rushing to get goals because I didn't score the last, or there were, there were no goals the last time we did this. Oh, come on, man. So I'm rushing a little bit to try and get myself on the score sheet, just so that I can show you guys some entertaining content. And we've got Ben Arthur. That's a foul ref, surely. I mean, he's bumped him there. He hasn't won the ball. He's won the ball after he's bumped him. But yeah, we've got 2 5-star skillers in this team as well, which is nice. Obviously, Ben Arthur and Di Maria. There they are linking up as well. There is Di Maria. Nice bit of work into Ben Arthur. I played that pass first time and he took a touch, and that's where that lag is coming into play. He's got a good ball on there if he wants it. Nice from Thiago Silva. I do worry about the height of Thiago Silva. I've used a few defenders at 5'11" and 6 foot, and they are traditionally okay. Nice bit of work there from Lamar. Pastore can't drag it in, and yeah, I think I just prefer taller defenders myself. That's nice work from Matuidi. That's got to be a foul again, surely, ref. Like he's impeded me there to not get the ball. Watch that be a free kick. No, it's not. Right, no, it was. Oh my god. Oh, this game. The referees in this game. I know these little bumps that this guy giving me aren't like ankle breakers, but they're those little fouls that basically it interrupts me having possession of the ball without him actually getting possession of the ball, and then off the back of me not being able to like run properly, I end up losing possession of the ball. Here we go with Sidibe though. Let's see if we can get in behind here. We've got a good spot here. Lovely work. Oh, it's hit Pastore and Buffon saves. Good save. Good arms from Buffon there. That should be my ball. No, he's going to get that. Let's make sure he doesn't cut on the inside. And there is that inside pass. We've done a good job there, but I've run Aurier way out of place. It looks like Matuidi's filling in. Matuidi's abandoned post, but we've got Marquinhos against a Ciro Immobile with very little stamina. Something for me to pay attention to into the second half is that this guy doesn't have much stamina on his players. Although my Serge Aurier also has quite low stamina also. So we will have to pay attention to that. But this game is very, very laggy. I don't know, as I say, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like, it's not a fluid game at all. I feel like it might well have an impact on the overall setting of the game. As hit him with that McGeady spin of dreams. Hatton. Oh, I should have played it through. I did play it through. Pastore. Oh, I could have played it one step earlier. I was so busy looking at the skill moves of Ben Arthur that I saw the pass into Pastore a little bit too late. This guy's hit me with that skill move twice now, and not nice, let me tell you. But yeah, that was my bad, man. I could have played Pastore in a little bit earlier on, and we could have had ourselves a really good opportunity. Alternatively, I could have actually just kept running with Ben Arthur, because your man, oh, Di Maria's in there. Oh, Di Maria hitting him with his own skill move. There we go, nice from D. We've got Lacazette. Oh, it's Matuidi. No, I tried to do a scoop turn, and he obviously doesn't have 4-star skill moves. You can't blow half time with there. I've been doing alright, guys. One shot. I've had more than one shot. I had the one long shot with Ben Arthur. Maybe I haven't had more than one shot. We've had one shot in 45 minutes of Ultimate Team. Embarrassing, guys. Absolutely embarrassing. I'll tell you what I'll do for the second half. I'm going to go... well, I'm going to go attacking. If it's still 0-0 after 60 minutes, I'll go ultra attacking. We'll try and get ourselves goals, you know, in this. We'll try and get ourselves some goals in this game. We finished the last episode at 0-0. I don't want another 0-0. Let's go attacking. I also want to go high pressure, and I want to just give a little bit better of a count of myself on the ball. I know the lag is causing some issue here, but it's not the whole scenario. I should still be doing a little bit better than what I'm doing. No foul, no foul, no foul. Nice, Matuidi. That's really nice. Ben Arthur, he's got Lacazette. Lacazette's around Chiellini. Can he finish it? He can't. He can't. Di Maria, though, into Aurier. Aurier's got Ben Arthur! Blocked from Tonelli. We're starting to get some shots in straight away. We've already had more shots in the 5 minutes here than we had in the whole first half. Here is Lacazette again. He has the shot. Oh, it's gone just wide, that one. And you guys got to be able to see this lag, right? That took like 1 or 2 freeze frames on the way to going past the goalkeeper's post there. It's really not a fun game to play, not a fun connection. And of course, I do also understand that my opponent is dealing with the same issues, right? It's not like I get lag and he doesn't. We both get the lag, because otherwise, if it was speed up lag, we'd be talking a different story. If it's speed up lag, one party doesn't get the lag and it's the other party catching up. But that only happens on the dedicated servers, which means it only happens on Foot Champs. And oh god, this is Division. So yo, that's great defending. That is really good defending. That little nudge there from Sidibe was enough to put his Ciro Immobile. Oh my god, Lacazette has literally just run away from that. Usually it auto locks you on. That could be my ball. Nice. This guy does love a trick or two, doesn't he? He's got a few of them in his locker. That's going to fall my way. That's very fortunate. Let's get Lamar on his bike. He's beating Dani Alves for pace. Very nice from Lamar. We've got a beautiful inside ball there. Matuidi. I don't really want Matuidi to be the guy that's like controlling the play up here. I want Matuidi to be my kind of defensive-minded god, and I want the other boys to be the dudes that are trying to create the chances. Anyways, I digress. 60 minutes in now. I'll play to 70 minutes before I go ultra attacking, because I feel like I'm generating far more chances this half already. I feel like I will be able to beat this guy without need of going all out ultra attacking or all out attack or anything like that. That's a great interception from Serge Aurier as well. And you've got to remember as well, dudes, I am in Division 1 here, you know what I mean? I'm not playing against some like random kid who's not very good at FIFA. I'm playing against a guy who's quite competent at playing the game. We've got Lacazette in there. Oh, it's just taken a little nick off of Chiellini right there. This guy seems more intent on trying to better me with skill moves than he does with scoring. Every opportunity he has, he does a skill move just to show that he can do the skill move. It's very, very bizarre setting. There's Lamar. Good work from Lamar. Beautiful into Sidibe. We've got Lamar back inside. Lucky little bounce there. Ref? I don't understand what a foul was there. Like you see how this guy's he's passing it to a point where he knows that he could do a skill move that's going to be effective, and that's it. That's a nice tackle from Thiago Silva. That's beautiful from Lacazette as well. Oh, look at that run on the outside. It's Lamar. Can he get the ball? He's got the loose ball. He's got it in. It's Lacazette. Oh my god, what a block. That's heartbreaking. Right, let's go ultra attacking for the last 20 minutes. I might concede off the back of this ultra attacking, guys, but I would rather concede and have a goal with a great chance of scoring than not having a chance of scoring. That's beautiful, that is. And we've got a runner on. Oh, it's just hit Chiellini again. Come on, 15 in-game minutes. I don't want 2 0-0s with these two most used teams. That would be very, very bad. I read that. I definitely don't want to lose either. That's nice from Sidibe. We've got good options to counter here. Lamar's away. Let's see his strength on Dani Alves. Yeah, it's nice strength from Lamar again. Really good from Lamar. Beautiful from Lamar. Beautiful. Oh, Di Maria! He's done it. He should have taken the shot first time, but that little button lag delay there, or the lag in general, caused me to not be able to take it first time. It still fell to Di Maria, and that all came from the incredible strength down the left-hand side from Lamar, holding off Dani Alves very, very well. Got it across into the box, across the face of goal. Let's drop back down to balance now. I don't want to give this guy any hope, and we're going to potentially here, as long as we can hold on. Oh crap! Not with defending like that. As long as we can hold on for the last 10 in-game minutes, we're potentially going to pick up a very nice Division 1 win with the most used League 1 team in FIFA. This guy's got really good just possession here. That's great work from Thiago Silva. That's a good out as well. Lacazette into Di Maria. He's got Lacazette back through. Lacazette's got the run of Di Maria, but he uses him as a decoy. Matuidi, Ben Arfa, Lamar, Ben Arfa, back to Lamar. He's got a 2-star weak foot. He's getting bullied. A little bit weak there. That should be my ball. Maybe not. I thought I had the run on there. He's got to run down the right hand side. I'm going to go and track that midfield spot there. I don't want him to have the easy ball over the top, which is exactly what he's got right there. Mario Balotelli tackled by Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva has put in an absolute shift, and we actually get a free kick there off the back of that. So very nice indeed. Should hopefully really help us see out this game now. Di Maria. He's got the run back on. Here he goes. Oh, this guy's backed off there. Yo, ref, is that no foul? No foul there? Crazy, ref, crazy. That's my ball though. Hatem Ben Arfa, he goes in. Hits him with the skill moves. Ben Arfa! Good block from his defender there. 90th minute now. No subs made, of course, guys. We played it with the whole team. Here's Lamar again. Wow, I just run out. This guy wasn't even trying to defend. I tried to just run around him, end up running it directly out of play. But here we are in the 90th. Can I win? Oh, that's my ball. That's very nice indeed. That wasn't for any of those things. It doesn't matter. We won the game. So, what I showed here, guys, is that the most used team in League 1 is definitely viable to even win Division 1, because I won the game here, which is very nice. A win on the record, the goal from Di Maria, the assist from Sidibe. I didn't even realise it was him in the box. A really well-rounded performance. Lacazette coming up short there with a 6.8. Ruffier with a 6.4. Didn't need to do much. Didn't make any saves. His Buffon made 3 saves. If we actually look at how the match panned out, so goal from Di Maria, no own goals obviously, 1 assist from Sidibe. Shots on target, 4 out of 4 from Ben Arfa, just the 1 from Di Maria, 1 out of 3 from Lacazette, and 0 out of 1 from Pastore. Passes in the midfield. Pastore actually had a really good game. Dribbles, 6 out of 7 for Pastore. You can see there I tried to do most of the work with Lacazette and Ben Arfa. Also Lamar coming in with a big amount of dribbles. No crosses made. Tackles was pretty solid. Thiago Silva only made 2 out of 4 tackles apparently. I thought he made a few more than that. But in general, that was a really good performance in a laggy game in Division 1 against a very, very strong opponent. He only had the 1 shot, which was with, was it with Balotelli that he took that shot? I ended up with 9 shots and 6 on target. Only managed to put 1 ball in the back of the net, but that was enough to win me the game. So this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You want to see more of this, drop a thumbs up. But this is going to be the end of the video, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.